Hello my friends! In this video we will review the newest tape recorder available in the modern audio plugin market, Softube Tape. This software plugin harmoniously combines three legendary tape recorders: Studer Type A, Ampex Type B, and British EMI Type C. Of course, the manufacturer clearly does not say which tape recorders were used to create tape. But the forums are buzzing, and in general I think that the above-mentioned devices are the basis of emulation. A unique feature inside Softube Tape, in comparison with competitors, is that it works as MixFX in Studio One environment. Thus, with its use, you can get a deeper, much more analog sound. In fact, it is what MixFX famous for. But what does it give us in practice? You will hear in a couple of minutes. But first, let's consider some technical features of the plugin. First of all, the difference between different types of tape recorders. Type A, the Studer, as seen on the graph, gives an easy uneven frequency response across the spectrum, with a slight weakening of the entire mid-range. Harmonics presented to the signal is low in saturation, so this type of emulation we could call quite clean. Type B, the Ampex, significantly enhanced low frequencies and weakened the middle, and at the same time gives a strong enough color by adding a large number of harmonics. The tone of this model will be clearly perceived as warm. Type C, the EMI, enhanced frequencies around 50 Hz and significantly weakened the frequencies that are above it. Harmonics in this mode, which added to the signal, is not so strong as with Type B, but nevertheless stronger than with Type A. This type of tone and saturation is very well suited for bass or guitars. We will come back to this later. By opening the remote control panel, we gain access to several additional parameters, including crosstalk, which activates crosstalk across the signal, high-frequency trim, which amplifies or attenuates high frequencies, speed stability, emulating the unevenness of tape, and dry wet, which allows you to adjust the ratio between processed and unprocessed signals. To the right, we see the traditional controls for the input and output levels, the noise switch and on-off buttons of the tape machine that you could use to create the tape stop effect. A great set of adjustments to have at your control, isn't it? How will the device behave in practice? Let's see. For musical material in this video, we will use the song of Sasha Almazova and the non-Cadenza band, Seti. To learn more about this band, follow the link that you will find in the description of this video. Let's listen.
Расправляй паруса, я снова вижу цвета, миллионы оттенков отражают твои глаза, заряжают сердца.
You noticed that the track was already premixed? This is because we are not dealing with a raw multitrack. This is what we will do now. I want to show you how Softube Tape works as MixFX in Studio One. Let's listen now to how the same mix will sound with tape on all buses of the project, including the master bus.
Расправляй паруса, я снова вижу цвета, миллионы оттенков отражают твои глаза, заряжают сердца ритмом новых побед. Смотри.
Really a striking difference in sound. After processing, everything sounds lively, softer, deeper, generally more tone overall. But where is the magic hidden? Let's look at each bass closely. On the drums, I used Type B to get a more saturated sound. In In combination with a slight influence of crosstalk and a slight attenuation of high frequencies, I got what I wanted from the sound of the drums. On the bass, the C-type works. I made the bass a bit slimmer, and the high cut helped to soften two sharp strikes on the strings. The guitars also work through EMI, but here I decided to add a little more crosstalk to get a deeper tone. The other instruments work through type A. Here I decided to make the sound a little brighter and add motion using the speed stability control. In the end, all this emphasizes the emotionality of the performance. The vocals also work through Studer. The slight instability of the tape and the weakening of the high frequencies make it particularly pleasant, lively and soft.
Расправляй паруса, я снова вижу цвета, миллионы оттенков отражают твои глаза, заряжают сердца ритмом новых побед. Смотри.
Processing of the master bass based with the addition of crosstalk in general.
Расправляй паруса, я снова вижу цвета, миллионы оттенков отражают твои
Moreover,
глаза.
if you want to have a little fun, click on the stop button. Ha! It's pretty cool, isn't it? Especially if you automate this in suitable place, of course not in this track, but in some EDM mixes. Once again, let's listen to the song before Softube tape processing is active and after.
Расправляй паруса, я снова вижу цвета, миллионы оттенков отражают твои глаза, заряжают сердца ритмом новых побед. Смотри.
At first glance, the difference in sound may not seem obvious, but if you listen carefully, you will notice that when you turn off the processing, something elusively beautiful and magical leaves. This is the sound of tape from Softube. To learn more about this device, try it and buy it, go to the Softube website. You will find the corresponding link in the description of this video. Thank you very much for your attention, visit us at yorshoffmix.com, subscribe to our updates in our social networks, and don't forget to follow the release of new videos on Yorshoff Mix YouTube channel. See you soon! Swim to the sound!